Well, today is a real screwed up vlog for sure. It's currently 10:30 p.m. That's right. Oh, just a lot of bullshit. Yep, just a lot of bullshit, but let's get this vlog going and I'll explain it after the intro. So without further ado, welcome to my vlog. Well, I just got home from work. Basically what happened was my alarm didn't go off, so I didn't wake up at noon. I actually woke up at 20 to 2, so 1:40 p.m. Went, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ran downstairs, fired the dog out the door, let him take a dump, packed a quick lunch, brought the dog back inside. I ran out the door, jumped in the Trans Am, drove like a son of a bitch, forgetting my camera at home. Forgetting my cell phone at home, you know, forgetting everything at home, and then went to work, put in my 8 hours, came home and went, I forgot to vlog today. Shit. You know, well actually I thought about it like I'm like right outside of work and I'm like, I didn't bring my camera. Huh, what am I gonna do? So I'm like, well I guess I'll go home and I'll make a video of something and just gonna give her. So just your typical shift today. Actually it was pretty dead. That's what I like about Fridays. They're usually pretty quiet, but you know, that's alright. I got some things I want to get done. This thing here, I basically took everything off the hard drive that I wanted to keep, except for some pictures. I got to move those over to the server. I was having a problem with its wireless. It didn't want to stay connected to my network. Found out why. Somebody in the neighborhood got a router and named it D-Link. My router was named D-Link. So we're having a conflict of wireless interest. That rig wouldn't connect to it. And no other wireless computer in the house would connect to my router. It was bouncing back and forth between them. So what I ended up doing was changing my router's SSID and changing the channel from channel 6 to channel 11, which is the better channel to be on in this area. And after that was all said and done, my phone reconnected, worked fine. My laptop reconnected, worked fine. Everything worked fine. So now I need to figure out, because apparently there's a problem installing Windows 7 on those Inspiron 17Rs. See, the main problem with those 17Rs, the special editions, is they have the cache drive, the mSATA cache drive. When you go to install Windows 7 onto it, it doesn't install properly with that cache drive on there. People were saying that they got it installed, it worked fine, and then when they rebooted for the first time, it would B-SAW on them. And the solution is to take apart the laptop, remove the mSATA drive, take apart the laptop, remove the mSATA drive, and then reinstall the mSATA drive after you have Windows installed onto it. And then your problem's solved. Now, I don't feel like doing that. So what I might do is just say, fuck it, do the Dell Quick Recovery back to factory, and then uninstall the bloatware that Windows 7, or Windows 7, that Dell puts on it. Not Windows, but Dell puts on it. And then go from there. So that's my battle plan. Also, another thing I got to do is my MacBook Air, when I got it back from Cat Piss, when they had it at the shop, they formatted the hard drive on it and put macOS Lion 10.7, I think it is, onto it, but it didn't come with iLife. I don't have access to iMovie and all that stuff. And Pug's been bugging me now for 3 weeks, and I kept forgetting because this thing up here just does that. He wants to know if there's a way to render an iMovie so that when you upload to YouTube, you don't get that stupid please render your video in streaming format, so that you can upload faster and process faster. Because if you upload, like, say, just an MP4 without the streaming, without the fast streaming option, then what happens is you'll upload your video and then YouTube will sit there for like an hour and a half processing it. So like for me, it takes me, like, on the average 30-minute vlog, it takes me about 60 minutes to push it up to YouTube's. And then once it's up there, it takes it about another 70 to 80 minutes for YouTube to process it, because Sony Vegas doesn't have the ability to format it for streaming. However, if I edit my videos in Magic's Movie Edit Pro, I can edit it up for FLV format, MPEG-4 flash media video, and it actually works. I can fire that up to YouTube's YouTube takes it right away and processes it like that, you know? So that's what's nice. YouTube will process Magic video. Like if you set it up properly, I'll probably have to make a video and show people how to set that up. But I got my new tech channel. I opened it today under my, like how I showed you guys in the video yesterday. I opened that up, so I'm going to make the tech video on how to render with a Mac for YouTube. I'm going to make a tech video for how to render with Magics for YouTube. Sony Vegas 11 and 12 has the ability to render a video for YouTube. Sony Vegas 10, which is the one I have, doesn't. So that's why it takes me a while when I'm uploading my vlogs. I usually upload them and just go to bed, and if it frigs up, then oh well, I'll just re-upload it the next day. But that's why it takes me a while to upload my vlogs to YouTube, is because Sony Vegas doesn't like it. It doesn't want to render it for streaming. And this never was a problem in the past until YouTube changed over their algorithm to save space on the servers. And they've once again changed over their algorithm to once again change space on the servers, which is why a lot of people have been opening up videos and been getting this error has occurred. It's because that video was probably being processed and changed over from RC8 to RC9, which is YouTube's proper format, which no video compressor can actually compress to. It's all done post on their servers once you upload your video, and the best thing to upload in is MPEG-4 with streaming or fast streaming capability, which I'm going to make a video on how to do on my tech channel. The tech channel is One Northern Tech, the number 1 Northern Tech, and it's just called Northern Tech as the actual title. I decided to keep that name because I like that name. I'm from the north, I'm a tech, Northern Tech, fits the bill. So Northern Tech was taken, the Northern Tech was taken in the past by me, but that channel's completely foobarred and covered in copyright because of some bullshit that went down with broadband TV. But yeah, fun stuff. So I got a lot of work ahead of me tonight, and I'm hoping to get some vlogging time in. So if today's vlog's short, well, you know why. And if today's vlog's long, well, it's because I just can't shut my freaking mouth at times, you know. I just like talking to the camera. You guys are freaking cool. I like talking to you guys. And then you guys type back in the comments, and then I type back in the comments, and sometimes I get a real cool conversation going in the comments and things. But yeah, it's going to be one of those days. So also what I'm doing right now is this Panasonic Handycam, or whatever, camcorder, whatever you want to call it. It has the ability to shoot in the Mac format iframe. And what that does is it makes it easier to edit, easier to import the videos, and easier to export the videos. Otherwise, if you film an MPEG-4, AVI, whatever the format, and you import your videos into iMovie, it could take a long frickin' time for that video to actually make it to iMovie. And then when you're editing it, it takes a lot more horsepower because it's got to do all the... filming an iframe is better for a Mac, because what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to edit this video on the MacBook Air. And then I'm going to upload it with those new features, those new settings, because I know the Mac can do it. So that's how I'm going to render it with using the Mac. And I got my copy of iLife from when I bought, well, I bought it from my white book, because I got Snow Leopard. Snow Leopard didn't come with it. And then they had iLife 11 over at Future Shit. It was like 30 bucks, so I bought it. But I'm going to have to move it over to a pen drive, so I'm going to image the file or whatever and move it over to a pen drive because I don't have a portable floppy drive. I got to buy a portable floppy drive. I have too many computers that don't have floppy drives. You know, the Mac Air, the freaking Acer Timeline. What else do I have? That freaking piece of shit Acer I got sitting over there by my TV, you know? It doesn't have well, it has a DVD-ROM, it just doesn't work half the time. So, that's my plan. I'm going to get that Dell working first. I also need to update my Grand Theft... Oh, excuse me. My Grand Theft Auto 5. Because, chatting with Adrian, and he told me it's working. It's working fine. You can log in, you can play, you can do things, and it works awesome. And apparently you can start up a crew and group with your crew, and you can go do heists and stuff together, which is pretty cool. So I also got to do that tonight. And it's currently 11:34, so I'm going to get this dirty whore all formatted, and then get it off the bench, and then get the Mac Air on the bench, get iMovie on it. What else do I need to do? Fuck, I can't remember. But we're just gonna give her, and I got a couple videos to film for the Northern Tech. So, without further ado, let's hammer the fuck down. Well, I got 10 minutes of the vlog done, and according to Apple, it's gonna take 2 hours to render 10 minutes. So, fuck that noise. I just rendered up this video here to see if it's possible to render it up for fast streaming. It is. I'm gonna make a video on how to do that after. Right now I need to rock a piss, bring some dishes downstairs, quite possibly cook something to eat because I'm freaking starved. And I haven't really eaten anything all day today. So, yeah, it's just been freaking go, right? You know, just hammer down and get her done. But, I got some Hot Pockets in the freezer there, so I'm probably going to toss a couple on the plate and cook them up and drive those into my pipes. And then, yeah, go from there. It's friggin' chooching on my e-cigarette. Friggin' e-cigarette, the Pro Smoke store. Just chooching on it. Friggin' battery goes dead. That happens. Well, I just charged up the other battery the other night, so I grabbed the other battery, stuffed her in there, turned her on, and took 2 hauls, and the friggin' thing was dead. So I was like, son of a bitch, my e-cigarettes, both batteries are toast, I gotta pee. Oh, that was desperately needed. But I don't know if you guys paid attention in Pug's video a couple days ago when he was talking about, it was on the video that went up on the 2nd, and Bloke was there. And they were doing some shit with the tractors and sandblasting and stuff, and Bloke was over there and they're hanging out and things, and did you guys pay close attention to Bloke's right hand? Did you see that? I caught it. I caught it because it looked like he had a pen in his hand. But then I looked closer and went, that sumbitch has an e-cigarette. That's right. Bloke, you have an e-cigarette. And you have the same one my boss has. And it's not an e-cigarette like my Pro Smoke where it looks like a cigarette and the end lights up when you freaking, you know, it's not a dorky one like that. He's got a vaporizer. An e-cigarette vaporizer where you pour about a milliliter of fluid into the guy. Then you press the button, the guy charges up, and you take your haul, and then you're good to go, you know? They're probably one of the best e-cigs on the market, or e-vapes, or whatever. Like the Pro Smoke, yeah, it works, you know? I came home. I've been home now for about an hour and a half, and I haven't had a cigarette, because I've been just chatching on my e-cigarette. But those Pro Smoke stores, those e-vapes work a hell of a lot better. Because it doesn't take much to get the friggin' shot, you know? And I really want one. So, here's hoping when I go down in a week, friggin' Bloke can let me know if he bought it locally and where he got it. And this sumbitch can pick one up because I need one. Alrighty, well, I just drilled the Hot Pockets into the friggin' microwave there. And they're just gonna give her. Would you quit turning the light on, frig sakes? But they're just gonna give her. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be that close to the microwave while filming. For some reason, it's picking up some really awesome interference. But, actually, there's a lot of... I need a new microwave. This thing's fucked. So yeah, I kind of want a new e-cigarette. Because the one I have is no good. And I know London has a couple e-cigarette shops. Like, you can buy e-cigarettes around here from, like, the drugstores. But they're shit. They're no better than the Pro Smoke. Like... You get this little USB charger that you plug into your computer, and it also comes with a little Chinese 5-volt adapter that plugs into the AC and converts it into a USB port. They're fucking garbage. Like, the good ones are the ones like my boss has, the vaporizing pipe, where you load your fluid into it, and before you take your haul, you press the button, and then it basically vaporizes some of the fluid in the chamber. And then you friggin' take your hit and you're like, badoosh, yeah, no cigarettes needed, you know? Like, I tried his, and oh, let me tell you, I was gonna have a cigarette when I came in, when I got to work today, but I just didn't have the time. And he's like, well, here, before you go in, take a haul off this thing. And I was like, oh, okay, so I cleaned off the tip best I could, fired it up, took a frickin' haul, and like, I didn't even bother having a cigarette until friggin' 5 o'clock when I went on lunch. So, no, 6 o'clock when I went on lunch, yeah. I went 4 hours without a cigarette, from 2 till 6, because that one hit just knocked me on my ass. I was like, yeah, next time, just take her easy. So, I really want one of those e-pipes, because that'll get me out the cigarettes. And that's what I like, you know. What I really need to do is just not rely on anything and quit. And I was looking at that Wellbutrin, because pretty much everybody at work's on that shit, except for my boss. He's on the e-pipe. And none of them are smoking. None of them feel like smoking. And they've been hanging around with me today. Like they're sitting outside hanging around with a couple people while they were having cigarettes. And the people who were on the Wellbutrin didn't even care. Didn't even want a cigarette. So obviously it works, but frig sakes, the side effects. I'm like, son of a bitch. You know, it could cause seizures, it could cause strokes, it could cause this, it could cause that. It could give you freaking the craving never to have sex again, you know? It could like give you migraines, it could like, and it's not even a stop smoking pill. It's a freaking antidepressant. It's like the side effects for it. And the only reason why I could think it would work is it would basically train your brain to be stimulated all the time. It would train your brain to be stimulated all the time so that you just didn't want cigarettes. And, you know, I get like that. Like when I'm friggin' playing Minecraft, I get so into Minecraft that I don't even consider smoking cigarettes. I just shit my pants. But yeah, so there you go. That's why... Jesus! That's why the Wellbutrin would work. So, what the hell am I looking for right now? I have no idea. Whatever. These, hello, there we are. These hot stuffs are ready to rock. Hot Pockets, whatever you want to call them. They're cheeseburger flavored. They actually taste like a Big Mac from McDonald's. You know, without the 7 million calories that comes with it. So I'm going to eat this, wait the 17 hours for that video to render on the MacBook, and actually I'm going to eat that in here because I got more room. I honestly have no idea how anybody could ever edit on one of these pieces of shit. 10-minute video, 2 hours to render. Love that kind. Then again, it could be the settings I'm using. I might be going in too aggressive, but when I make my video, I'll use a shorter video to show how to do it. Because I know Pug1 really wants that setting because he's sick and tired of waiting for his computer to process the video and for it to go live and things. But anyway, I'm going to watch some videos and eat my food and probably update my PlayStation 3 so I can play Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, buddy. Well, I just played about an hour's worth of freaking Grand Theft Auto Online and finally got past the intro part, which basically you have to pretty much run around and do all the basics to learn how to play the game. Holy fuck, you're still going? Yeah, definitely not using the MacBook to render my vlog, that's for sure. But, friggin' finally got into free roam, finally got to go dick around and make some money and things, and all of a sudden, kicked from the server by players. And it sounded like there was a whole bunch of 13-year-olds on there fucking around, so that was fun. Not. But judging by the sounds of things, I'm going to need to get a better microphone because nobody could hear me. And this snowball, I've been having problems with this snowball. It's not the best mic to use. It doesn't have that good of a pickup unless it's in front of your face. So, oh well. Oh god, that means I gotta wait another hour for that damn vlog to render so I can add it to this video? Fuck's sakes. This is ridiculous. This MacBook Air is slower than frig. Can I minimize this at all? No, I can't do fuck all with the MacBook. Oh well, we'll let that thing do its thing, and I don't know what we're gonna do now. I gotta do my dishes, and I wanted to make some videos, so I'm probably gonna make a Northern Tech video on how to render for YouTube while this thing's still doing its shit. Adrian wants me to jump back on and see if we can play a single-player campaign, and or multiplayer, but make a private server. So I'm probably gonna do that, maybe, because it's gonna take about an hour for that thing to go through. Oh, some bitch pile of monkey nuts. I'm telling you, that online experience is going to ruin it for a lot of people. If they keep getting kicked from the server, they're going to be fucking furious. Anyway, let's fire up the PlayStation again. Where the hell's the button? Oh, it's on the controller. Alright, well, I'll be back. Oh, I just ended up going back to Grand Theft Auto play with Adrian for about freaking 2 hours. Holy shit. Just going to let the dog outside for a potty. And I think we're going to call her quits. I'm going to make my video tomorrow for Pug. Then I'll put that up on the tech channel as my first video ever. To show people how to render a YouTube video on Mac OS without having to sit there and wait for it to be processed for 2 hours. Ugh. But I got the settings down to a science now. I just want to see if they work. I might need to do some tweaking and some tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. But I think I got her. But yeah, I think I'm going to shut her down here, people. I know today's vlog was kind of dick because it started so late, but it's the way she goes. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.